Home is so much more than just a house. It is my and my family's like security blanket. It's the place that we can go under whatever stress has existed during the day, whatever employment problems we might have, whatever education related problems we might have, whatever issues we're having. When we get home, that's a place where we can take comfort and have security. And the idea that some people don't have that is just it's sad. And I think we as a community owe all of our community members the opportunity to make that same sense of home available to everybody. Everybody deserves to live in a place that is safe, that is habitable, that offers them the security they need so that their family can thrive. And I don't know anyone who would disagree with that. Housing has always been an important issue for legal aid to address because it's so fundamental to people's lives. You know, when most of us take for granted the fact that at the end of a busy day, we can go home to our house and have a place to eat and gather with family and do our homework and get ready for the next day and rest comfortably for the next day. And when you don't have that, when you are constantly on edge about wondering whether or not in a few days you're going to have a roof over your head and what's going to happen with your children's schools and what school are they going to end up going to, how are they going to get, where are we going to feed them? These is a huge tension in people's lives, and it really interferes with their ability to move, to get ahead at all. So housing is just so fundamental to people's lives that it's just one of the most important things that we deal with at Legal Aid. So this is not a problem that Community Legal Aid can handle alone, which is the reason why we thought having the Eviction Prevention Summit here in Mahoning Valley was so important. There are so many organizations, the local government, the courts, foundations, tenants, landlords, who all have something to contribute to help identify solutions that are tailored to this community that we can use to form an action plan to actually make a difference in our community. The reality is that we're facing an existential threat with our young people, that if we don't make this a vibrant community for them to want to raise their families in, then they're not going to, and they're going to go elsewhere, and it'll just continue the cycle of decline. And so I think it's really, for me personally, it's really important that my kids have a place where, as they grow up and join the workforce, that they could be part of a thriving community. Housing is in many respects everything. It is the base of everything somebody does in their life. And without safe and stable housing, that it's very hard for people not even to not get ahead, to even keep up, that they just will continually fall behind. There are so many people and organizations in these communities that recognize how important housing is, and many have been playing a very important role in the sphere in which they've been working, including Legal Aid, and it's time for us to come together and be more collaborative and talk through some of these issues that we're dealing with, and come up with a game plan for how we're going to continue that into the future and actually solve these problems. I want everyone to be hopeful. I think that when you look around the summit and you see the wide variety of people here and organizations and government representatives from every level of government, it's very hopeful. It's that the people here all share a common desire to make safe and affordable housing in our communities a reality for everybody. And I think we can do it. And I think everybody in this room understands how they can play a role in that. And now I'm very hopeful that that will happen.